After listening to many of your interviews and speeches, as well as reading your 3 books, I think we can agree that people on Wall Street, in politics, and inside intelligence agencies have blatantly broken the law. Removing them from positions of power, restructuring the executive branch and administrative state would be a significant step in the right direction. My question is, how are you going to convince voters that you will hold these criminals accountable for their actions? If there's no accountability, the same people will continue to attack America from a different angle.
I appreciate that, Hannibal. So I agree with you that I want to move forward as a country, but we cannot move forward until we have settled the open wounds of the past. Otherwise, they're just going to keep cropping up in dangerous and ugly ways. So I'll just give you some examples of how I'm going to sew those wounds over so that we can move forward as a country. Okay? So first of all, we need to restore the idea of, I alluded to this at the beginning, government that tells the truth to its citizens. Who lied about the origin of the COVID-19 pandemic? Who lied about what we knew about vaccines and the risks associated with myocarditis and the mandates and school lockdowns? Who understood the extent of pervasive government technology company relationships to be able to do through the back door what the government could not do through the front door? Who actually understood the systematic truth but suppression of a Hunter Biden corruption story on the eve of a presidential election? That you had your social media accounts locked if you dared even send in a direct message? Who wants to know the truth about January 6th? I'd like to know exactly how many federal agents were on site that day. I'm not saying it's one conclusion or another. Just give me the facts. Who wants to know the truth about where I was earlier this week? The Nashville shooters manifesto. My view is, tell us the truth. What I see in the government today, it's like the Jack Nicholson character in A Few Good Men, right? He said, you can't handle the truth. You need me on that wall. No, we don't need you on that wall. And yes, we can handle the truth. And the people who have systematically lied and broke the law while doing it, who used our money to do through the back door, fund taxpayer-funded research in Wuhan, China, for a form of research that was banned here in the United States, that's criminal. And that deserves full accountability. I'll tell you another issue, which we're tussling about right now. It's going to be a tough one to sort through. Election integrity. Okay? Many on the left say raising this question is itself a threat to democracy. Here's my truce on this issue. Single-day voting on Election Day. Make it a holiday. Voter IDs. Government issues IDs matched to the voter file, paper ballots. Do that deal. I will do my part as the leader of the Republican Party and the leader of this country, but to the Republican Party, to say we are done complaining about election integrity if we deliver those basics that are achievable, that should not be controversial. And so I am hopeful that what seems impossible today, think about the unbridgeable divides, we can do this. It's not complicated, it's simple, but it is hard in that it's not easy, okay? And that's what's gonna take is, it's not some clever plot that we have to construct. It just takes a leader with the spine to stand up and say, we will speak the truth. We will speak the truth when it is hard. I will issue an executive order on day one, requiring the entire federal government, anybody who pressured a private actor, a company or otherwise, to do something that the government could not do on its own. We're going to at least publish it so the public can see it. Roll that log over. Let's see what crawls out. Sunlight is the first step to actual accountability, and we need accountability in order to heal as a nation. Thank you for that question, Hannibal. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.